Hello again, Capricorn. Dadhichi here, and I'm always happy to bring you good news, as I hope to today. It's March 2014, your Capricorn monthly horoscope. A brief synopsis, but nevertheless a good one, especially with the stationary direct Mercury in your finance sector. Always welcome there, because Mercury is the planet of ideas, innovation, and the ability to expect quick turnover. So this usually shows increased income for you. March the 1st is when this planet goes direct. And of course, don't forget, we have a new moon right now in the sign of Pisces, which is your third sector, all to do with communications, short journeys, and the way your mind is thinking. So what I see there is a whole new approach to your communication style. We also see the Sun is in the third house now, in an excellent combination to Jupiter in the seventh house. So this is one of the really, really lucky combinations, which is why I preluded the reading today by saying I always like to bring good news to the table. And this month it is good news for you. Notwithstanding even those small introductory pieces of information, we see Mars in its most powerful directional strength in your 10th house of career, moving in retrogression after the 2nd of March. So this first few days of the month is really, really going to hammer you with some powerful energy. I'm just hoping, well, I'm a little bit worried. I just had this image in my head of a little 4-year-old on a Harley Davidson, right? So when you've got that much power, I mean, the question is, can you handle it? So I'm not sure whether that's the right sort of analogy, but I think you know what I'm talking about. Saturn's still in the 11th house for you, and that also is going into the retrogression. That's your ruling planet. That does empower you. So back to the Harley Davidson joke. I think you can. You must be a prodigy of age 3 with a Harley Davidson, right? I think you're going to handle it quite well with these aspects. Bit of a problem around the 3rd of March. Venus and Mars are at the right angle around the 3rd of March. Mars in your 10th house of career and Venus in your sun sign. So there's some sort of challenge there or test of your personality. It shows that you're not going to fit in well with someone, or you may be a little bit irritated by the people that you're working with. There could be some new people that enter into the picture at this time, and that can be a rather intense few days, as also shown by the Sun and Pluto sextile aspect around the 4th of March. Let's just shift from that. Let's move now from that to the wonderful aspect of Venus moving into your 2nd house of finance on the 6th of March. That usually does elevate your finances and your earning capacity, because Venus is one of your friendly planets. And I like that aspect a lot, and that will be there for some weeks now. So you should try to capitalize on that. We see Jupiter in your 7th house moving into the stationary direct position around the 6th. That indicates some important decision regarding a relationship, because there's so much focus on the business side of things here, the monetary side of things. I'm going to go out on a limb, Capricorn, and say that this relationship may very well be a business relationship. So some important developments can be expected there towards the end of the first week into the 2nd week of March. Go slowly if you've got to do anything of a contractual nature. I get the sense your back could be up against the wall. There could be some unrealistic demands on you. And if you're afraid of losing the deal, you might, for the sake of expediency, agree to some aspects of that contract that you're going to regret later. So, it's very easy. What I recommend is you get a big black felt pen and you just draw a line through those clauses you don't like. Simple. That takes a lot of courage, a lot of self-confidence, but you know what? You'll get the respect of people you're doing business with if you're prepared to say, no, I'm not prepared to accept that. We see continuing good aspects there from Venus. That's your really lucky planet this month. They're in the 2nd house, fine aspect to the 10th house. Your style of communicating, your style of dress, the way you present yourself this month has some very positive influence on the way people perceive you. That's very, very important. Sometimes, even if you don't have the information at hand that you need, just your presentation will elicit that confidence in you that others want if they're going to go into business with you, if they're going to give you the business, if they're going to buy something from you, or even if they just want to hang out with you. So these, again, continue to support my statement that this is lucky, and it really is good news for you this month. You're a little fired up, maybe impulsively so, around the 15th of March, with Mercury and Mars in a favourable aspect. Again, this is financial. This is also a time, if you're dissatisfied with what you're earning, now's the time to ask for that extra money. Lovely aspects there. Venus to Mars. Mercury moving to the 3rd house on the 18th. And then Venus still in the 2nd house in favourable aspect to Uranus on the 19th. So there's that connotation of negotiation there with Mercury in the 3rd house. And that's up until the 21st, when there's a shift in your energy and your focus to 4th house matters, which is your family. Pardon me. Mercury to Jupiter, again there, 3rd house on the 27th. Here we're talking about good fortune coming to you from your contracts. I think something can take place there around the 25th to the 27th. That's a nice time to sign on the dotted line, as long as those other lines are crossed out, remember. And then beautiful ending to the month with Venus in that Mars aspect again. That seems to be a recurrent theme this month. A lot of drive, a lot of energy, a lot of ability to earn money, and certainly a month when you can achieve things, but only on the condition that you're prepared to hold your ground and say no on those points that you're not happy with. Don't forget, astrology.com.au has a more expanded textual outline of what's happening this month, daily horoscopes and yearly horoscopes as well, until I see you next month. Take care now. Bye.